Okay, so hello everyone. Today we will be solving the seventh question of our LeetCode 75 playlist. Okay, so the question is product of array except self. Okay, so this is the question, and as you can see, the question number is 238. Okay, the question is marked as a medium one. So now let's try to solve it. Okay, first just let's read the description first. Okay, so a given an integer array nums, okay, return an array answer such that answer I is equal to the product of all the elements of nums except nums I. Okay, and the product of any prefix or suffix of nums is guaranteed to fit in 32-bit integer. Okay, it's guaranteed that it will fit in 32-bit integer, right? Okay, so now let's see how we can solve it. Plus there are something. Okay, so we, we must write an algorithm that runs in big O of n time and without using the division operation. So we can't use the division operation. Like we can use, but yeah, if you want to like strictly solve it using this, then we can go by, but you can also use this, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see what the problem is all about. Okay, so I have the same example written down, so I will explain it there. This is the example. Okay, this is the example I have written. Okay, so I will tell you how to solve it, right? So as you can see the constraints here, it means that we have to give a solution in big O of n, or n log n may also work, but yeah, so we need to think something like that. Okay, so yeah, okay, so this is our nums, right? Array, it is given to us. Okay, so okay, so let me just tell you what we have to do. We have to return an answer array in which the answer at the corresponding index will be the multiplication or the product of all the arrays, product of all the elements in the array except itself. Like if you are suppose calculating it for 2, so for 2 it will be 1 into 3, which is 3 into 4, which is 12, right? Okay, and okay, let me just do the try run here for you, right? Okay, so suppose, let me just wait just a second, let me just remove it. Yeah, so okay, suppose we are here, right? We are here. Okay, so what will the product of all these three except for the one? It will be 4 into 3, which is 12, and 12 into 2, which is 24. So here we have 24. Okay, so here we have this 24, right? Okay, so suppose we come to now at 2, right? We are here. So what will be the product? 1 into 3, which is 3, into 4, which is 12, right? Okay, so then we come to 3. Okay, so what will the product? 1 into 2, which is 2, into 4, which is 8, right? Okay, so then we come to here. Okay, so what will the product of this? 1 into 2, which is 2, into 3, which is 6, right? So this is what we have to do. Okay, so now how can we do it? Let me just show you how can we do it. So suppose we are standing here at suppose we are standing here, right? We are at 2. So we need, like, if x is the productile here, right? If x is the productile here, here is the x, it's the productile here, right? And y is the productile here. Okay, we are not including this, no? So if it's the productile here, y is the productile here. Okay. So can we write the answer at here will be x into y, right? Can we write it? I think we can. Like suppose we are here at 2, no? Okay. So we are here at 2, here at 2. So what is the productile now? Like it will be 1, and here what it will be? 4 into 3, which is 12, right? Okay. So 12 into 1, x into y, right? So what it will give into 1, it will be 12, right? Like here you can see. Am I right or wrong? Okay, I'm right. I know that. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So can we, so instead of going again and again calculating it, like suppose standing here at 2. Wait, let me just, okay, let me just remove it once. Okay. So suppose standing here, so we need to go here and calculate it, right? Or here we can calculate it. So instead of calculating it like at the moment, we can just calculate it like this and store it. Like just we can calculate it like this and name it as what? Name it as left, and we can calculate it like this. Okay, and it will be right, right. So it will be the right product and it will contain the left product. Suppose this is x and this is y, right? I've also written it product of left x, which is this, product of y is product of right, which is this. Okay, let me just, okay, something like this. Okay, so our left will initially look something like this. It will look something like this, right? So 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 1 is 2, right? So 3 into 2 is 6, right? And 4 into 6 is 24. So that's how we calculated the left array. Okay. Similarly, we can do it for right. Okay. In right, we start from here. So 4 into 1 is 4. 3 into 4 is 12, right? And 2 into 12 is 24. Okay. And 24 into 1, it is 24. Okay. So now we have both our left and right. Okay. So now let me just show you how we are going to solve it, right? Okay. So standing at here, like here we are standing. Okay. So we don't have any previous element. Okay, so suppose at minus 1 index we have 1, and so minus 1 into 20 minus 1 we have this. Okay, so if you multiply these two, what will be our answer? It will be 24, right? So now we move to this index, index 2. Okay, so at 2 we have this, and we multiply it with this, multiply it with this. Okay, so if we multiply it, what will be our answer? It will be 12, right? So then we again move forward, we come to here, right? So okay, for this index we multiply this and this. So if we multiply this and this, what will be our answer? It will be 8, right? Okay. In the similar way, then we come to 4, right? So at 4 we multiply 6, and we suppose we have 4 here, and we have the value 1. So if we multiply this and this, 6 will be our answer. And yeah, that is our answer. Okay, so here what we have is the answer. Okay, as you can see in the given test case also, this is our answer, 24 12 8 6, and here you also have 24 12 8 6. Okay, so that's how we can do it. Now let me just go through the code also, so you can understand clearly. Here we have calculated the size n, right? And initially we have calculated like stored, assigned left and right. Okay, auto will take whatever the data type you are assigning to it, like if it's vector, it will be vector. Okay, it is copied. Now we have, now here we are populating in, and populating left, right, and here we are populating right. Okay, so we are just doing the same thing, like initially L will be 1. If it's greater than 0, then it will be I minus 1, or else it will be 1, like to handle this case. And like here we were doing for minus 1, we were assigning it 1 now, so that will handle this case. And this R is for when we were doing something like here we have 4, and here we will have, and here we will have 1. So for this case we are assigning it initially to 1. If it is in the bound, then we do I plus 1 or I minus 1. Okay, and at the answer we store L into R, right? And at the end we return our answer. Okay, so yeah, that's the code for it. Okay, and as you can see, it is submitted, and the time complexity big often, and the code is running fine also. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this question. Okay, so the code link and the question link will be in the description. So yeah, that's all for the question, all for this question. Have a nice day ahead.